It is great to have you back here at Coin Lady channel. Dear everyone, at the moment, the 52-cent price of XRP is diverting the attention of 99% of the global population. They aren't seeing the forest for the trees in terms of the larger scheme of things. If you want to know how XRP's price will go from 50 cents to $100, watch today's video. Guess what? Some of you might have even laughed. You will never get this, your joke. A $500, according to some. Even though XRP isn't real, it's still funny. There is no ceiling on how large this new financial system can become. Plus, in today's episode, you'll find out how we're going to use logic and math to scale XRP from 50 cents to $500. Why do I think XRP will do well? My background of more than a decade in the financial industry is the reason behind this. Plus, I'll be showing it to you early in today's program. I shared it at the end of my prior broadcast. My LinkedIn profile is embedded here. This is from the beginning, when I first began. This took place in the product operations of a wealth management firm. On top of that, we were writing up documents like SOPs. The reason I usually include presentations in my videos is because I think that's the best way to show you the numbers and the direction things are going. At its current price of $2.5 trillion, the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem is well known. This market as a whole is going to reach 10, 23,000 and 50 trillion, and an asset like XRP will provide a practical use case for that amount. Anyone who thinks otherwise is insane. All we can do is wait for the dust to settle and let the disagreements go away. It is expected that we will witness daily volumes in the billions, as you all know. And a great deal of riches will be generated. At some point in the future, due to technological advancements rather than revolutionary changes, all assets, including stocks, bonds, currency, commodities, artwork, fine wine, collectible cars, real estate, private businesses, and everything else of value in the world, will be represented by tokens. The idea that all valuable assets would one day exist only as tokens on a blockchain is a natural progression of technology. An inanimate object, barely anything. In a public ledger, it is merely a line item. The future is digital assets, and all wealth will be transacted in them. Get rid of DTS. Tech, which handles $1.80 quadrillion annually, and you won't need any paper. I can't believe how many of them are going digital. The biggest opportunity to amass riches that I have ever seen will present itself when it does, and the resulting wealth will be enormous. Personally, I can't wait to watch this technology explode in the coming years, reaching a volume and scale that is in the trillions. I don't see why some people can't just combine A and B to predict XRP's future, but I really hope that you all come to appreciate its worth. And speaking of our future together, holy cow, congrats. As I mentioned before, our wiring is completely different. This neighborhood is where it is for a reason. But suppose we factor in every possible use and commercial potential in terms of foreign currency. In a single night, JP Morgan raised $10 trillion, $7.5 trillion Swift $5 trillion. Taking into account other financial ecosystems such as international payments, remittances, security settlement, the central bank, digital currencies, and asset tokenization, these are extremely cautious estimates. I see. Please pay close attention. I am about to go into a scalability test with infinite use cases and 50 cents per XRP. Assuming 1,500 transactions per second, it can handle 4,500 in 3 seconds, and 7,500 in 5. Thus, in order to determine the overall value, one transaction would be considered as one transaction. At 50 cents per XRP, XRP could process 4,500 XRP worth of transactions, $2.50, in 3 seconds if each transaction was worth 1 XRP. Under normal circumstances, it would process 7,500 transactions per second, or $3,750 at 50 cents per XRP. Also, some of you might need to go back a few seconds, or even just press play to read what's on screen. The scalability tests go all the way down to 50 cents, and now I finally get it. It took me a long time to piece everything together and understand this. To XRP. In order to process 500 billion, and regarding the selection of 500 billion members, as I mentioned earlier, there are limitless use cases. We are simply selecting 500 billion. However, the system will perform so many useful tasks that there will not be a single transaction for 500 billion, but rather hundreds of transactions that add up to this value on the ledger, and much more besides. Each transaction would have to be very massive for XRP to handle 500 billion worth of transactions in 3 or 5 seconds. The price has increased, but there isn't enough XRP. Wow, what a situation. Everyone needs to get their heads around this. If it takes 500 million.003 seconds to process 4,500 transactions, then each transaction has to be worth $111 million, because XRP is so cheap, 50 cents per transaction, and 223 million XRP transactions are required. Basically, all you're doing is multiplying 223 million by 4,500. Also, you'll need 1 trillion XRP for each transaction, a whopping 111 million in total. So just forget about it. As an example, consider 5 seconds. These figures will remain relatively consistent throughout today's presentation. I'm only providing a ballpark estimate of 7,500 transactions in 5 seconds, which works out to 130,000 XRP each transaction. You'll still need 1 trillion XRP. In order to accomplish this, we are already aware that the XRP price of 50 cents is a joke and that it cannot handle the demand from institutions. That much is true. Just go away and spend $1 on XRP if you still don't believe me. I'm really sorry. I put 50 cents more on the sustainable side. Look at the screen. There has been no change to any of the figures. Each transaction would necessitate 111 million XRP. Thus, 500 billion XRP would be used in this procedure for those 3 seconds, which is 111 million times a by 4,500. We can't keep doing this. Oh my goodness. Ask me to assist you. I can make it smaller, to $10. And for those who still have doubts, I don't think anyone here seriously believes XRP won't reach $10. Unless, of course, you fumbled a bit while watching my movie. Go watch all my videos if you think XRP isn't heading to $100. We're going to be quite bullish. With RP numbers remaining unchanged at $10 per X, very few of our products are on sale. Every purchase would necessitate 11 million XRP. The amount of XRP that would be used for this is 11 quadrillion 550 trillion. Once again, 100 billion XRP are in circulation. At present, there are around 60 billion XRP in circulation. Not to mention the 39 billion XRP that is now in escrow. I think they've thought out a solution for that. Therefore, that will never be seen by us. There is still a need to use up 50 billion XRP, therefore even at $10 XRP, it's still sustainable. This business is going to rock the world, and that's only in the first 5 seconds. Ripple also has other ways to make money with its digital asset XRP, like commercial loans and lending. Now let's talk about $100 XRP. Which seat does it seem more reasonable? A whopping 1.1 million XRP would be needed for every single transaction. The total amount of XRP used in this transaction would be 5 billion, calculated by multiplying 1.1 million by 4,500 transactions. We can accomplish this now. You can definitely do this. Behold, I am about to unveil 5 billion XRP to you. It's still a significant amount of XRP to be utilizing, isn't it? For instance, this may only apply to a single bank. Finally, let's reach $500 per XRP. I can see how this makes sense now. For every purchase, you will need 222,000 XRP. Thus, 1 million XRP would be used 222,000 times by 4,500 transactions. A $500 XRP is being discussed at this point. Will it, in my view, be accomplished down the road? Sure thing. On the other hand, I am and always will be. It will not take long, leisurely, for XRP to reach $100. It will happen within our lifetime. Well, that concludes our video. Do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. Coming up shortly, farewell.